Alright guys, Throne Liberty, it's time to talk about the PvP build for the Mage and Healer, for the hybrid. Why PvP? Because this game is about PvP and all of your PvE super damage dealer classes and builds, it's like, yeah, for the dungeons and for the events, cool, thank you. This game about PvP. And this game don't have any one-on-one PvP or even 2-on-2 and 3-on-3. It mostly small scale and big scale PvP, which is party on party, or most likely one party on like 12 people, or vice versa, or Zerg versus Zerg on the Boonstones. So we need something to be useful as a mage and a healer during these events, right? Let's prepare our skills and gear. Focus, not these, right? Not these, but focus what we need from our gear to be successful. First of all, you need a hot chick as a character to play this game, right? Because why not? Guys, please subscribe to this channel and let's talk about skills super fast. This video mainly about the gear. So we have stuff and wand. Stuff right now is pretty buffed. Everything going on patch after patch. We have additional heavy attack from asceticism. When you stay at one place for 3 seconds, you have 100 chance of heavy attack. Super good. Also, they finally fixed the flame condensation. So now after 10 stacks of the fire, you will have 100 additional heavy attack chance on the target. It's not doable in PvP. I mean, it's doable a little bit, like few stacks maybe, but it's mostly for PvE. Still, need to know. And they changed Forbidden Sanctuary. Now it's a damage boost, skill damage boost. Super good. We're playing as a hybrid, so you need to decide, are you more healer or you more damage dealer? And I don't think that the mage is super good one target damage dealer like a bow or the dagger with the silence, right? So you have two good insta skills, which are Chain Lightning and Judgment. You do that. Fireball, almost never you will use the fireball in PvP because it keep you in one place and it have a cast time. Dots are okay. If you can do the Infernal Wave, it's also good because you can have the burning stacks on the enemies. Frost Smoke Screen is must have to jump back from the attackers. Sleep must have to stop the dagger or some target so everybody will gather and kill it. Icebound Tomb must have for the party PvP to stop the target, kill another and then gangbang this one. Meteor. Meteor is pretty controversial skill. It's super good and you can see the videos when people are just killing tens of players by a Meteor. It's casting time 2.5. It's making not more damage than the Judgment, it's just the EOE. So it could be used on a big scale Zerg PvP, on a small scale it's mostly will be not used, but still. Good skill for EOE, could change the strategy during the PvPs, right? Of course, you have Blast Barrier to help your party mates to heal them after that, because during this one, 7 seconds you'll heal them like a hell, and they will have a huge defense, solo heal and party heal. For the passives, we definitely need all of the defenses and HP and something that will help us live. Silence is the most important thing for us because daggers will kill us in 2 taps when we are silent. Even the bows can kill you if they bind you and you can heal yourself with the barrier and then with the heals you can leave and then jump back with the frost jump. But daggers are kill you instantly. So you need this. If it will proc, you saved you like pray it will proc. You need this for the mana regen and for possible if you will stay somewhere heavy attack for the mana and health for the additional damage. Now this one is really good with our mana for the bigger heals. This one is good for the damage from the burning stacks and possible heavy attacks. This one is for the heals and this one is for the heals and it's a good buff when you heal your party mates, like 6 of them, you'll have really big buff for some time, like 6 stacks or so. For instance, now with these passives I have 51% of the heal without any healing boost from the gear, and also I have 100 heavy chance attack and 60 from my wand. Now let's talk about gear. For the gear, we will go to one website that will show you what gear and what gear build we want for our hybrid. But before that, let's talk about what we do during the PvP. Obviously, we're going behind our party. You choose the tank or dagger who will jump first. You try to heal them with all your skills and then during their cooldown, you're doing insta damage with these two. Or if you don't need to heal somebody, you do insta damage with these two. Then you dot the target. And that's basically all. If it's a party PvP, this target will die. If target is not dying fast, you continue with the Infernal Wave. And then if the target is staying still, you continue with the serial firebombs. If you see that your teammates killing the target super fast, you can just freeze another one or sleep another one, you know? Don't try to focus on all targets just to get the kill. Try to grab as many enemies as possible, or even you can start the fight with a freeze. Then to sleep somebody, not in the front rows but behind, and then do all this stuff. It will help a lot. Hello there. How are you doing? Because you will basically stop for 10 seconds or so 2 enemies. This is huge. Then you heal, then you start to kill them. When they use the meteor, I don't know. If the enemies are stupid and staying somewhere in the corridor, and you are like, on the side of the corridor, you can do this, but not most of the cases. That's what we do. And one more time, you're not a bower. You can't kill with 2 skills, right? So why we need to boost our only damage? No, we need to have balanced gear build to have everything for the chance of the curses and the fire stacks, for the health, for the defenses, etc, etc. Now let's talk about the build itself. So what we have? From the gear, from the armor and accessories and weapons, what we need? For the weapon, it's super simple. We need magic hit, magic crit and magic heavy attack, or cooldown speed, because it's also huge. For the weapons itself, it's basically you have 2 options. For the wand, super simple. This wand will save you a lot, because when your health goes below 20%, you will hide for some period of time, like 3 seconds to 7 seconds. It's only save that you will have from somebody who will not two-top you, like daggers, right? Super good. And for the stuff, if you're going into the full healer, like you heal your party and you need to live as long as possible, Talos Resonance stuff is best, because it also will help you when you're stunned. If the tank will bring you, with this Scorpion Chain from the Mortal Kombat, it will petrify you for 1 second. During this time, you can prepare your jump back or something. At least it's a chance that it will help you to live. So these 2 weapons. If we are going more attack style or a little bit or hybrid to the mage part, you need Toblek. Toblek is the best because Toblek have range. It's about 70% of range when you have +9. So with my stuff right now, I have the following. I have 22 or 23 meters of range with the stuff because I have also these gloves. And 23 meters is huge. During the big raid bosses fights, I'm staying out of all area attacks and just heal and, do the damage. So Toblek is really good. And also Toblek will add you additional crit damage and dexterity, so it's like damage dealer thing. But Talos will help a lot as well. We're talking only about PvP right now, right? So this is the weapon. So for the armor, from the main stats, you will need to find armor which will give you good attributes like wisdom, dexterity and max health, and also try to find silence resistance. Because who can kill us? The balls can kill us, but when we try it in arena 1-on-1, basically all the classes except the daggers and tanks could be killed easily with a sleep and self-heal, right? But daggers are our worst enemy because they jump, they silence you for 4 seconds and you're dead. If you can avoid or they will miss with the silence, that's the only chance. That's why you need silence resistance. But in the traits, you're looking for the armor which will give you max HP, then skill damage resistance in accessories, melee evasion, silence resistance and max mana. Pretty simple. So in that case, we have Transcendental set, which will give you with 4 items skill heal plus 25%. I already have 51, it's not all of the heal skills. I will have about 60 plus. With this one, it will be like around 100 more % of the heal, which will help a lot when you will heal your tanks. For instance, some tanks already have 20k HP. Just imagine, this guy is like undestroyable, and with your heals, it's like raid boss. It's a good thing to have this set. Let me talk through this and you understand why this set is good, and then I will tell also what parts could be changed. Head will give you cooldown speed and perception. Good thing, also max mana, melee evasion and something else as a trait. Then we have a chest, max health plus 300 and it will be more. Perception and stamina regen, right? Stamina regen is trash, but max health is super huge for us. Also max health in the traits, melee evasion in the traits. And maybe buff duration will help. Now the pants. The pants will have collision resistance, okayish, damage reduction, okayish, and wisdom. That's fine for us. Melee evasion as always, and others are not super good. And we have boots, which are melee evasion and move speed. Super huge, max mana, melee evasion. Right? In that case, we will have 4 pieces for this set. The gloves are impossible to get from Mother Nature set and for this set because both gloves are from the Arc bosses. You will not ever get them before like a year will pass. So we're choosing something more valuable for us. And we have max health from Blessing of Mother Nature closed gloves, which are blue, a little bit less defense, but max health, range, and ranged evasion. Range is super good. You saw my 23 meters, right? and max health also. And also from the traits, you will have max health, melee evasion, and maybe attack speed. So super simple to get all the traits for the blue. That's a good choice. If you want to change something and have, like for instance, only cooldown speed 7.5% from 2 items, you can switch the chest to Mother Nature set and the pants also to the Mother Nature set. The only issue is the chest is pretty about 20k right now on the marketplace because it's dropped only from the Lizard Island, but this will give you magic heavy attack chance and dexterity and wisdom. This is, heavy attack chance is something unique, right? And also from 2 items, you have enfeeble duration 7.5, which is like somebody said in the comments on the last video, it's about 1 second plus, but better than nothing, right? So the chest itself super good. And the pants are mana cost efficiency, okay for us. We can chance it's good for curses and sleep and wisdom +2. Also, you can get max health on these pants. In that case, you will have cooldown speed from this set and enfeeble duration from this set, and you will have many armor with a max health, which will give you around 10k of HP for the mage. Pretty good. Now we have this cloak. It looks like only one obvious good choice: cooldown speed, magical critical hit, and mana regeneration. It's okay. Cooldown speed is pretty good. Max mana and skill damage resistance as a trait, and then you can get stun resistance as well. And now let's talk about the accessories. Accessories are pretty tough choice for us. I will say that the bracelet is must have. It's blue, but it have bind resistance and silence resistance. It's like mandatory for the mages from the bows and from the daggers, right? Max health is good and max health and trait is good. This only bracelet will give you about 600 HP. It's huge. So you can get skill damage resistance, stun resistance, and max health from the traits. Holy Warrior Choker. Cooldown speed good, mana cost efficiency good, mana regeneration okay. But one more time, max health, skill damage boost, and then buff duration or enfeeble chance. But max health. You see, max health. 10k for the mage, it will be really good. The rings are not super good, and overall, you need to understand that at some point of time, the all offensive attributes like magical critical hit, melee critical hit, and the range critical hit will become the same. So for the pure damage dealers, you will have another set from the bowlers, but right now it's like that. And for the rings, this is kind of okay because of range perception and wisdom, right? You also can get max health and skill damage boost from it. The last one is buff duration maybe, and the second ring, I don't know. This looks like just damage dealer thing, like dexterity and weaken chance, max mana, skill damage boost, and buff duration. Maybe we need to check another ring to have more silence resistance. I didn't find something good. If you know that, please comment below what will help us a lot. And this belt is pretty huge. Bind resistance, silent resistance, and max health in the traits. So you have stun resistance in the traits as well and skill damage resistance. Overall, why we need this build? What this build will do to us? This build will help us to live through the burst attacks from the daggers, hopefully to resist 1 or 2 silence attempts to us, and then you can heal yourself, your party will come. Most of the cases when I'm baited by the archers, I'm behind my party, so they will not dive deeper because of the tanks, daggers are fighting with them, right? So what I do, I heal myself, I protect myself with a blessing, and then I jump 2 times back. And when I jump 2 times back, it's also the freezing territory, so they can't go through that. They're super slow and my boys are killing them. If I can live like 2 or 3 seconds, so max health will help a lot. Overall, you can change a little bit, like you can get rid of the flame consideration and add more healing passives. You also can add here the freezing passive, which will give you chance to do the AoE attacks. But I don't think that's super valuable for the PvP. That's what we do. I can say that game is super fun and mass PvP in this game is super fun. I really appreciate what developers did. Have super good fun and time with my guildmates. And how I feel this class? I love this class. It's not single target, like click and it's died. It's not like stealthy style like a dagger. It's not super tanky as a tank with a great sword, but it's something unique. You can heal, you can help, you can support, and you sometimes can do a lot of damage in the right place in the right time. So I really will appreciate your comments below, and also guys, please subscribe to this channel. I know that if you like these videos, you will come back to this channel, and I really appreciate your comments below and everything. It was PLK. See you next one. Bye.